Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this one, we're going to be talking about the next Modern Warfare installment in the form of Modern Warfare 2. Let's get into it. So the next COD title has been announced, and obviously it's going to be Modern Warfare 2. It's going to be a sequel from the 2019 Modern Warfare. It will be available on all last-gen consoles as well as the current-gen consoles, and of course PC. This Modern Warfare will also be available through Steam as well as Battle.net for PC players, which is a huge plus for most PC players because it keeps their library sort of in one place on one platform, so that's a bit of a bonus. So what do we know? There's a few new movement options. So in Modern Warfare 2019 you could ladder hang. Well, that's still in, but it's advanced now to include ledge hanging as well, so you can pull out your sidearm and defend yourself in what usually are rather vulnerable positions. Along with this, there's a full rappelling system. Think R6 Siege with toe up and toe down positions, and you won't be far off. As well as sliding, which will still be in the game, you'll be able to dive to the ground or even through a window to escape a possible fatal situation. Swimming will now be a gameplay feature, and it seems it's going to be a bit more of a core feature. You can also use your pistol or melee weapons whilst underwater. Incorporating swimming as a core mechanic, I think, will bring a lot of diversity and options to the classic COD experience, and of course Warzone 2, which will be releasing alongside this new Modern Warfare. The Gunsmith system, which was actually pretty awesome, is back, but now they will be adding extra options and a few new features, including optimized tweaking of attachments, meaning you can literally tweak a stock to be lighter or heavier, and obviously alter the weapon's functionality down to the last gram. Now this sounds pretty insane, but I know a lot of people loved the weapon Gunsmith, so this just adds an extra element to it, and you know, why not? Ground War is back, so vehicles will also be back as well, and the vehicles will have more damage changes. For example, doors and tyres can be shot off, affecting the people inside. These vehicles can be repaired by driving it to a garage, but we don't know much regarding the time span. There will be tanks, APCs, boats, choppers, and a whole lot more. With the addition of the water mechanics, I feel that the maps in Modern Warfare 2 could be quite diverse, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they've got to offer. The AI has also had a huge overhaul, and apparently it will feature heavily in the game's different modes. Currently they are actually testing 100 players on a map with 300 AI. I'd love to see that. The AI will have body coordination, checking corners and angles, and taking cover. That'll be a thing, as well as being alerted by the sounds and movement. And this is scripted to each AI to try and make them less cannon fodder and more of a challenge to actual players. So game modes we know about are of course a single player campaign. Now Modern Warfare 2019 campaign I thought was actually pretty fucking good, and then I hope they keep that same level of gritty detail that one had. The core multiplayer, so that's your normal classic multiplayer loop. Knockout mode, which is essentially a 3v3 gunfight meets your core multiplayer. It's a hold the bag style game, so one life with revives, and the bag will spawn on the map in 3 different locations, and you can either wipe the team out or hold on to the bag till the round ends. Now each round is said to be 1 minute long, so these are quick fire rounds, so that could be a quick time killer if you got 10 minutes. Prisoner rescue, like the rappelling, think Rainbow Six Siege. One team will set up defences and the other team will move in and either extract the hostages or kill the enemy team. I personally think if they keep this grounded and not go stupid with it, I'm looking at you Siege, then this could be a winning game mode for more hardcore players. Personally, I played the shit out of Modern Warfare 2019 when it launched, and I loved it back then. So I'm looking forward to see what this has to offer. There seems to be one nagging issue with Modern Warfare 2022 already, and that is the price. There's quite a few upset people regarding the price of this. So the game's going to be £60 on launch, and the special edition is going to be £85. Now I get why people aren't happy with the increase in the price, like another £10 more than normal. With the cost of living going up, obviously people are going to find it a bit of a struggle. But if we look on the Steam thread, you can see other people aren't happy either. They've got, why is it so expensive? Why the extra 10 bucks? You got some people saying if you think it's overpriced, then don't buy it. You don't need to cry. $118 for a game. The usual crap. Do not pay $70 for video games. Revolt. Imagine paying 80 bucks for a game. 70 to 100 bucks. I am not pleased. So you can clearly see here that people aren't happy. But no one's forcing you to buy it. You can start saving now and you'd be sorted for when the release date comes. But I think it comes down to value for money. A lot of gamers get royally shafted. We're looking at Battlefield 2042 here. A lot of very unhappy people on that one. And my advice would be to not fucking pre-order and wait and see if you think the content is there. And if you get 400 to 500 hours out of it, that may be worth you 60 quid, but that is completely up to you. One more thing before you go. So there's apparently another mode that's going to be coming, and it's titled DMZ. And what we are hearing is it's going to be a sort of Escape from Tarkov inspired game mode. So whatever gear you take in to the mode with you, you could possibly lose. Personally, I think that's a good thing. I think it's going to be a bit more tactical, hopefully, if they do it right. Now, I thought Hazard Zone in 2042 was going to be sort of on the lines of that, and well, that mode's completely been shit-canned by EA already, so they've got to pull some out of the bag on this one, otherwise there's going to be a lot of unhappy people. Personally, what I'd like to see is a modernized Hunt Showdown. So you got 4 or 5 teams of 3 on the map. You've got to get to several points of intel dotted around the map that you've got to go and get to. Same as Hunt Showdown, you collect 3 pieces of those intels and you get to the location of something that you have to extract, whether it be a hard drive or a laptop or something. Then once you get there, kill the enemy AI around the area, get the intel and extract. That's you done. If you die, you lose all your gear that you brought in with you. Obviously, you'll be hunted down by other players, the same as Hunt Showdown. It sounds, to me, that sounds absolutely epic. Now, I could ramble on about that game mode forever and ever, because I think it could definitely be a thing. You could go sneaky beaky, you could go guns blazing, depends on the gear that you have. That is why Hunt Showdown is good, but a modernized version with the modern weapons, sneaky beaky, yeah, I'll be completely down for that. I would genuinely be down for that. Now, I could talk about it all day, like I said, so I'm going to leave it there. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Consider subscribing if you want to see more from me, and I'll catch you in the next one.